planning this trip for 4 years.
That's long. I was planning my Vegas vacation that I had this last summer for like 3-4 months, and I had a timer and everything too. I was fucking pumped, and then I just immediately got COVID, and it was such an anticlimax. Like the weekend wasn't even that great. But I can relate to what you're talking about, like the 2 friend groups so well, because all of my friends from college or some of my friends are from elementary school. They're like good looking, well-educated guys that I can bring around classy people and count on them not to make fools of themselves. And even some of my girlfriend's friends might like to hook up or potentially date those guys. But then I have my YouTube filming squad. It's got guys like Mudflap and King Croc and Swolby One Kenobi. We had one big party for my girlfriend's birthday last year in September. We had a big Airbnb in San Diego, like $1,500 a night Airbnb. Had all my filming crew over and all of my girlfriend's hot friends. And then after that party, I'm not going to tell you how it went, but I'll tell you that we had another one in March, and none of my girlfriend's friends attended. They just wanted nothing to do with these creeps.
They must have been.
Hey, Danny, is Mudflap going to be there? Okay, good to know, because I won't be anywhere fucking near the Airbnb if Mudflap is going to be
I'm
there.
sorry, lady, but no matter where you are, Mudflap's going to be near.
He'll
find you.
He can't help. He's like an orbiting moon.
You know he's shit in the freezer, right?
Is that a real bit?
I'm sitting here listening like
it's a very Mudflap kind of thing to do.
Do I want to go with the YouTube crew? There are both sides of my personality in there.
Well, if you
your school crew or your YouTube crew,
the split, the way Kyle's doing it, that's the way to do it.
It sounds like the mode Kyle's in right now, he would want to go with my real friends because they would be much better wingmen in the event that some pussy getting opportunity arose.
So your school crew's not your real friends.
What's that?
Your school crew is not your real friends.
My shooting crew or my school crew?
Wait, I don't know. Which one's your real friends?
Well, my friends from before, I mean, they're both my real friends, but some are just, much less socially adept characters is what I would say. But like, if you want to,
what were you talking about when you said real friends just now?
Probably the guys I've known since elementary school.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily like looking to get laid or anything. Like, I really just want to smoke some fucking weed and watch some good movies and just have a good time. A lot of these guys I've never met before. I've just kind of like talked to them online for years and years now, and so this will be the first time I've met a few of them. But a few of them I have met, and they all seemed like non-autistic guys. Oh, and let me say this to those of you in the $50 Discord who keep messaging Fish and being like, hey, do you think I can come on the trip? I'm a cool guy, you know? And then you sort of like lay out your sob story about how some awful things have happened to you in your life and how much I've meant to you over the years. Look, I feel all of that. I'm sorry that you've had a rough time. That stuff sucks. You've all had rough times. We all have, right? Everybody here has had a rough time from time to time. It happens. Shit happens. Life is a bitch. I really do appreciate everyone who's watched me over the years and still watches me and all that stuff. I enjoy entertaining, and without you, I'm just sitting in a room just being weird. But I've been planning on this trip for 4 fucking years. I'm going to be in like a compromised position, literally high, you know, like I'm not going to feel comfortable with absolute strangers. And like, I know that you think of me as someone you know really well, right? But I think of you as like MC Hammer 3636. I don't know what you even look like, bro. Like, you could be a weirdo. You could stick your dick in my ear while I'm passed out.
And
you could like do weird stuff to my food. I'll do some sort of a trip in the future where like any of the $50 Discord guys that want to can come on. I think that's a good way to like whittle people down to like the least weird. Like, maybe we'll do a paintball trip. We'll do a booze cruise. Like we'll do a paintball trip. We'll like rent a big fucking mansion and get some whores. Like, we'll go to Vegas and like pool our money and put it all on black. Like what if we did that? What if we all like raised between like 100 of us? We raised like $10,000 and like put it on like black, and then we guaranteed we're going to take the money, put it in crypto, and it had to sit there for 10 years. Like
doable things.
That's 100% doable. Like it's just a funny bit to do. And like, what if in 10 years, like $10,000 that we what would it become? Like $18,000? That $18,000 has grown to like $180,000. And like those of us that invested are like, yeah, I do have that money to loan you, like, Ben, because I did this thing 10 years ago, like I don't know, like we'll do something silly is what I'm saying. But this is
Maybe
like
not an investment scheme.
maybe an investment scheme. Maybe an
Now,
investment scheme.
you give me money, and you go find 3 people to give you money, and you give me.
I do want to talk to you about my multi-level marketing goji berry situation. I'm going to need all of you to come in with me on that one.
Yeah, from the Andes Mountains.
But yeah, like this is like that that thing Howard Stern used to play of like George Harrison or whoever the fuck when he was like finally saying, look, I'm not going to sign any more Beatles memorabilia, okay? With peace and love. Peace and love, I'm telling you, no more signatures. No more. You mail me something and I'm throwing it away. With peace and love. If I wanted you on my trip, I would have invited you. And that's not me trying to be nasty. You didn't invite me to like your family reunion because we don't know each other, right? This is like a personal, private trip that I'm taking with a very small group of friends that I've known for years. So like inviting yourself on that trip is, forgive me, but autistic as fuck. And it leads me to believe that at no point in the future are we ever going to like be able to mesh to the point where like I'm like I wouldn't invite. I know Harley pretty well. If Harley was going on a trip, there's no way I would invite myself on Harley's trip. If Harley wants me on his fucking trip, he'll be like, "Yo, Kyle, you want to come? You want to come get scared?" He'd say it. He'd say it. And like he knows I'd probably come. It's 50-50. Maybe not. Depends how I'm feeling. And I've known that man for years. He's stayed at my home. Like I've worked with him many times. I don't know you, Dragon Slayer 69. I can't.
But you could know me.
Yeah, I just don't. We're talking about cohabitating for a week. You know.
I mean, I already know the rule about no dick in your ear.
Yeah, I mean,
swear.
At least when nobody's around.
Are there any other rules?
I hope that. So I hope that like you're not so goddamn autistic. And I'm not talking to one person. There's like 10 of them. Like just know this. It's nothing personal. It's just that I don't know you well enough to invite you on this trip I've been planning for 4 fucking years. That means ever so much to me. Like I don't need you like getting me swatted or like I don't know. For all I know, you're a violent drunk and you're gonna get weird and like pick a fight with somebody or like for all I know, you're gonna like start crying and get fucking weird or you're gonna take too many of your pills one night and like fucking break a lamp or something. Like I don't know you. You know what I mean?
These are all real
what a rampage.
This Airbnb.
What a rampage.
This Airbnb, like we're not in a mansion or anything, but I'm out. I'm like $8,000 in or something like that for this Airbnb. So it's like, I can't have you like fucking shit up for me. We're essentially strangers.
These weirdos you're describing, they might get along well with Danny and his friends.
Yeah, they can.
Taking
look,
pills, breaking lamps.
You want to go hang out with Mudflap and the boys?
Yeah.
Like
Are you prone to breaking lamps and putting dicks in ears? Because this sounds like Mullen content.
Only when I take enough pills. But yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, and there are guys in our Discord who are like always just fucked up on like
breaking
one drug.
lamps.
Like clearly they have self-destructive.
What's the guy's name who parachutes drugs?
Snorlax.
Yes.
Oh no! You guys have a guy named Snorlax who parachutes drugs. That is the guy I would hang out with. I want Snorlax to come to my Patreon and start making a relationship.
He's a little subdued.
He's fucking Snorlax.
You might call him sedated even.
He's just zannied out.
Yeah, he's and it's just like he seems like a nice guy, but it's like frustrating to deal with him because he's like doesn't hear. You got to repeat yourself so many times, and then then there'll be like this pause. And he still didn't get it, and it's just like, you know what?
Never mind.
You're not worth my time here. I'm doing a thing.
Life feel like about him, right? Like if he was my kid, I'd be like, my kid
is a fucking winner. First of all, he's in the $50 PKA Discord. Oh my god! You know he got to talk to Woody the other day. Yeah, my kid is the best.
I wasn't gonna rip him. I would be concerned that he's always in his altered state. I've never seen him not.
I haven't either. I'm sure it happens occasionally. I mean, he's got to sleep sometimes.
I'm sure, but that's probably some assisted sleep.
But yeah, I wanted to
address your issues, bro.
I wanted to like address that like blanket wise because like a lot of you will message like guys that you know are coming on the trip and like again it's nothing but sobs and oftentimes it comes with an offer to like buy me some weed or like ply your trade in whatever it is you do, whatever you're an expert in. It's like, yeah, I'm a fucking race bike rider. Kyle could ride my bike for an afternoon and I'll teach you some cool skills. And it's just like, dude, I'm gonna be high. I have no interest in learning to like ride your track bike. Oh, but you don't even know, bro. Like I'm a movie aficionado. I'll be quoting every movie we watch. It's like,
First of all, that sounds awful. Like if someone out there is like, hey, Kyle, I work for the Lord of the Rings Amazon show, and I have the entire thing on a flash drive if you want to come.
Or like they'll offer like dollars of weed, and like weed is so cheap in Colorado. Like ounces are like $180 or something like that off the top of my head. It's you could probably get some cheaper shit, and obviously there's more expensive shit. But it's like, I'll smoke you out, and which for Woody's benefit means like they'll like, here, hit this, you're high now, I smoked you out. That's smoking someone out. It's like it's like letting somebody
offer you 50 cents worth.
Like, hey bro, you want a sip?
It's less impressive than saying, can I buy you one